Pretty fun fold cards today. Tim, I'm going to have you open yours.
I'm not sure if I can.
That you figured this out.
Backwards, upside down.
Isn't that fun? Now let's see if you can put it back together again. And then this one. I call these well, they're gatefold cards, Z-fold cards, and puzzle cards all together is what I call them. So, Linda Marie, I'm so glad you're here catching your first live. And welcome, Joan, Vesta. So good to see all of you on this cold day in Minnesota. So it's kind of
it's relative, my dear.
It is relative. It's been colder.
Winter.
It's still good walking weather, but it's sweatshirt weather. But I like sweatshirt weather, so I'm good with that. I don't think we have a whole lot going on, so I think we can just jump right in today. It is Tim and Karen from Stamping on the Back Porch, and let's make some cards. I'm going to show a couple that I've made before, and then I'm going to show you just what's a little bit different about these. These I've made before, and I love these, and they both work. I'm so glad to have all of you be here today. It's just so cool. And, you know, these open the same way. And I just think that is just so fun. And they really are held together, like these are held together by this. So this is one way of holding them together, and it keeps it quite flat. So these will mail flat, but they're kind of intriguing. You can figure out how to open them, but you know, you'll really impress your friends doing this. So Patty says a chilly Charleston, so it might be chilly all over. And then this one, the little catch is just a circle. So this is made all with paper. You know, I love doing cards like that. And we open it, then it has another little circle up here. This paper is continuing over. I'm very thrilled about that. So these are some from before, but we're doing, they're a little bit looser. And I thought, let's try it this way, where they really are connected with this goes all the way. So these two panels are connected, and then they slip through. So it's a little slip through, but either way works. So we're just going to be doing this really simple card, and you can connect it however you want. And I just love cards like this that look complicated. Oh my goodness, that's so many pieces, and they got to just fit together right. But they're really just very easy to make. So we're going to make this one first. We're going to make two cards today. So we have, we'll put this back together. Okay. And we're going to take it. Okay. So we have these pieces.
Did you double check your numbers?
Well, we'll find out as we go, right? So I have my base card, which is half a sheet of cardstock. And then we have the 3 3/4 by 5. That is this part, and that is going down half an inch. We often go down 1/4 inch or half an inch, so that's just totally precise there. And then this piece is 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. You're going to see it's got room on the bottom here. And then this is the inside piece. So I'm just going to leave this. So we will build this card.
So we're not going to cut these up. Well, they're already cut.
Right, but we are going to be doing some cutting. But I like showing how to make cards this way because it's just, maybe you haven't done it this way before, so it's just kind of fun. We're going to do a gatefold card. So I'm going to score 2 1/8 and turn it around, and 2 1/8.
If you really like complicated, you can just leave it without turning it around and figure out what the other is.
And I'm going to show you this card. When I made this card, you see there's an extra seam in the back because I didn't have any extra paper that wasn't already scored in half. Hey, but that works too. You'd never notice it now when you take it and put it together. It just has an added little thing there. But so, you know, minor things just don't really change things. We can still use it. So I call this a puzzle card just because you do have to maneuver putting it back together again. But that's kind of the intrigue and fun of it, right? So now this is my base, and let's just go ahead and put the inside in. So my inside is the same as the red piece. It is 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to add this little balloon right here. So I'm going to do this on my silicone mat. This is all fussy cut from the Turtly Awesome paper. Look how cool this is. I can go ahead and run my tape right over the length of that. I'll pull it up, make sure I don't have any extra on the side. All the extra tape is right there. And I'm going to put my balloon in there. And then, of course, I can put words in here. So here's my base. Next.
So do you take that off then?
Usually that kind just kind of disappears.
Yeah, it is.
So, and now this is what's interesting. Here's how I like to do this. I could, of course, have you cut all these pieces and then cut all of these, put them all together. But we're going to do it a little differently today. And you can still do it that way. The template for this, everything will be on my blog this evening. But I am going to take this, and you're going to see that this says cut. So that my pieces are 1.5, 1 1/4, and 1.5. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in the long side. I guess I didn't differentiate that. Here is 1.5. 1 1/4. And that leaves 1.5.
Wow.
Okay. So I have these pieces. And so by putting this in the template and having your supplies just start with these larger pieces also makes the prep a lot easier, because then you can just do this and then, okay, to make this card, then I'll finish this. And then here's what I like to do. Instead of cutting this apart first, I am going to attach these. So if you've never given this a try, I'm just going to say, give it a try. You might not like it. You might go for the other, but it's always fun to try something different. Connie's working on her Easter card, so she has 40 to mail. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Then I'm going to put one in the bottom. And then I'm going to put my one on the top. I'm just eyeballing because, you know, it's a puzzle card. It can be a little irregular. And then I'm just going to eyeball this and put it in the middle. So here's my piece. And now I'm going to cut these apart. So what I like about doing this is that these pieces are going to fit really tightly, because I'm not going to get mixed up if I already did my red and then I added the other and I don't know, you know, I want these to sit really flush. So now this piece was 1.5. So I'm going to cut it at 1 3/4.
Yeah.
And this
Pretty
piece, yeah, it's okay. And then I can even, it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to look here and just head for the center. I'm not going to even measure it, because see, even that works. And it doesn't matter if we're off a little, because it's all going to look just fine. So here are my 3 pieces, top to bottom. Now, where'd my silicone mat? Oh, here it is. I was going to say, it was just here. So I am going to now attach just the left side. And I'm not even going over totally to the half. But when I put this on the front, I'm going to center that like that. And so it's going to open like this. And so you can see the next one is going to go right here. So I am going to do this one on this side. And this, of course, is the weekly challenge. Did you know that you compost your cards from whatever I'm teaching on a week in the Back Porch Stampers?
Oh,
and we do a drawing every week. Yes, I want these touching because that helps them hold tight. I want it to be just like they're one piece.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I just think it's easy for me to do it this way. And it just works really well. We do a drawing every week for someone just,
What are you
I'm
doing?
multitasking.
No, you're talking.
I am. So look what I need to do now. Oh, look, I'm going to take this off. I actually have an adhesive eraser, but I don't think I have one out here. And I don't know if you could find it. So if this one sticks a little, sometimes it's good to know what not to do.
I should have assumed that you didn't know what you're doing, and I should have yelled at you earlier.
Was anyone else trying to yell at me through the screen? That's usually what happens. If it sticks a little, it's okay. I have one of those little square adhesive erasers. Do you guys have those? I should show. That's what I use to just take it off. So there's nothing. It's nothing too important. So, you know, we can just go for more mistakes. And then again, I'm setting this totally flush right there.
And she did it with so much confidence.
Yeah, but this is cool because it already lays pretty flat because you see how tight it just holds.
Yep.
So this is our card. And then I'm just going to take, oh, I love these turtly cute guys. Mm-hmm.
Are the notes directional or not?
I don't think so because they're kind of all over.
Yeah.
So with this, I was going to just take, I'm going to put glue dots on this one. So I hope your mind is already thinking about what paper you might try. Our minds never stop when we're crafting, but isn't it fun to be lost in the world of color, design, ideas? And then the back here, I'm going to want to hit these on the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to do 2 on the top. Normally, if I was putting something like this on, I would do another one in the middle to keep it raised, but we don't want that, or we will have a very thick postcard. There. And now you'll notice I did not crease these well, and I really should when I'm doing this because that'll also help with this. Okay, let me crease that and this. See, Tim, I just need you for things like that. Look how cool that is and how beautifully flat it lays. Oh, Char says she was yelling, no, no, no. Yes.
And this is the Tim Titus bone folder.
Karen Dixon, is it your birthday today? Well, happy birthday if it is. That's awesome. And thank you for celebrating with us.
Our youngest grandkid had a birthday yesterday.
And we forgot
it.
Oh my goodness, we're getting old and dates are, Tim's in charge of dates since I miss up numbers all the time, but that's a bummer.
Nolan, happy birthday.
But I think
it was your golden birthday.
But I think what's fun, if you give this card to someone and they're not quite sure, they still can figure it out. And I think that's the fun part of giving a card like that, because they will get creative and do this. I don't think you need to put directions on, but isn't that cool? And I haven't even added any gems. So, so that is really fun. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple more, and then we're going to make another one. I guess I'm going to show you one more, and then we're going to make another one. Okay, here's another one. I just put up, and so this says Bestie, and friends are the family you chose for yourselves. You can just decorate the inside. So I think this is really fun. And do you see how this makes my little corner to just, I'm just slipping it in right through the, through the corner like that, which is really fun. Okay. Oh, Karen, happy birthday. We're so glad you're spending it with us. Okay, then I decided, let's do this one. Let's do, here's how I put all of my stuff together. And I have loved this paper, and I like having all these little things to just play with. So we're going to use this. So I'm going to look through. I want something kind of tall. I don't want something. Okay.
That's two different things.
Okay. Okay. These all look pretty tall. Is that all of them? Oh, this is tall. Okay. So see, I'm just going to have these things to pick from. Okay. That's enough to pick from here. I like having all these, all my little, this is my own little ephemera packages here. So now I'm going to score this again. So if you didn't work with me the first time, you can do it the second time. I like to do more than one card the same way, because I think sometimes it's fun to watch the first time, and then the second time, if you have your supplies cut. And when you bring, if you bring your supplies, always start with something you don't care about, because you're just getting the pattern down. You know, you're just
okay. Which one is it? The idea before you do it? Is this
no? This I'm going to make the gatefold. So I'm scoring it at 2 1/8.
Okay.
Flipping it around and scoring it at 2 1/8. Much easier than doing 2 1/8 and 6 3/4. That's my choice.
So
I am a turnaround person. I did. And look what I'm going to remember, Tim. I'm going to use your bone folder here. And let's quickly put an inside in. Then it's just nice to have those done. And actually, I would choose another little thing out of here to add in here once we decide what's going on the front. Okay, so here is my front. I have my 3 3/4 by 5, and the 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. So you can just see how different those look right there. Okay, yeah, I love these empty cases to put ephemera in, including whatever I decide to make. So now we're going to take this, and we're going to again cut. We want 3 pieces, 1 1/2, 1 1/4, 1 1/2. So I'm going to cut at, and by the way, if anyone needs a catalog, I still send them out free as long as you're not working with another demonstrator. If you are, ask for your catalog from them. Otherwise, I'm happy to send them. I have a form to fill out, so just, you'll see it in the show notes. So here are my 3. I'm going to flip these over. Oh dear,
Oh dear.
I'm gonna make this last because I don't know if I have a refill out here. Cutting it close. Okay, I'm going to put these on. And again, I'm going to do the bottom and the top. But, you know, for me, the key in doing these cards is to get them really close, uniform, which is why it's nice to use that same paper, and then just really butt them up to each other. So then I will take this, and I'm just going to go for the middle. So look at this. I'm not even going to measure it. I'm just going for the middle of these, and it doesn't matter if they're a little off. I can see that this one's going to be a little off because I don't have it on. Yes, I put one piece on crooked. Can I live with that, Tim?
You can live with it.
I can live with it because a lot of it's covered.
Well, you know how she lives with it. She says Tim did this one.
Yeah, I put Tim's name on the back. Okay.
I'll take credit.
This is going to be my top. Yeah, I'm going to try living with it. And, you know, I'll just do my card surgery off screen at the end if I can't. So I'm going to put this one on.
Okay, now.
This one open like that.
How are you going to do it this time?
So this is my next one, and maybe I can make that out. See, it's just this whole thing is a little crooked.
Oh, Karen.
But oh no,
Karen,
see,
no,
I can't.
no.
Okay, forget it. We're living with it.
Yes, we are.
Sometimes you just, you know, if you get this card from me, I don't think you'll complain.
Everything else.
If you do, it's less card.
Everything else in Karen's life is perfect. So that, you know, she wanted this to be perfect too.
Oh, yes. But you see, I'm just butting them up, just lining them up totally close together. And this is the one I made the mistake on last time. So I will not do that. I love cards like this that look complicated, but they really aren't. Okay, I got this one a little closer to the bottom too, but that's okay. That should have gone up higher, but I'm going to say it's okay. And if it really bothered me,
you'd cut this off.
I'd just cut a little off to match and pretend I wanted it that way. See, you know, it all works. Okay, now I have two sizes. You know what? Since I don't like that little tear, I'm going to go with the bigger one. That makes sense, doesn't it? Because I don't like, either one would work. So I'm going to put this on. This is kind of like creating as we go because I want to cover a mistake. And I like to leave some of the last decision part here while we can talk about it. Yeah, perfection is overrated. Yeah, it's the thought and it's the, and you know what's interesting? If the top had been too tall, we're used to that. It's a better perspective. So will I remember, what I will remember when I do this again is to make sure I place it up high. You know, when I'm just kind of working here, I don't always think about all that. Now we're going to look at my choices. I don't really like the green.
Unless you're colorblind, it works well. I can.
And I don't know who this character is, but it's just not my favorite. So these are the two that I like.
Ooh, yes.
I like that. And I like this.
Yes.
Which one?
Oh.
You pick. And then while you're at it, I'm going to look for, I'm pulling out, see, I have all my pre-printed, the word ephemera in here too. Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
And then if I look at these and look for something, well, Happy Day is nice, but so is like Make a Wish. Here's to You.
Love You Forever.
Where was Love You? Love you forever. So I think that might be a little too pinkish for that.
Okay.
So how about,
Make a wish.
yeah, I like Make a Wish. Okay. We even have Follow Your Heart. It knows the way. So I could pop this up and put this down below. Would that be good? And then this pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
It's got a base,
So we'll do
base to
this.
stand on.
I'm going to give this, I'll put this on flat. I like doing this at the end because I think this is how you can also be playful. You can make your base cards and then get very playful on what you want to try. You can lay out all these different things. Oh, the duck got the most votes, Tim, but I guess I listened to Tim, so he got the clout. I just want to look what this would look like.
But
because that would be cute too.
Do you
have second thoughts or are you good? No,
no.
You're good.
Tim
doesn't.
Did you
have second
guys
thoughts.
count mine? Mine's worth 25.
Okay.
One vote, 25.
I wasn't checking enough. So the next one could have the duck, but I thought, but isn't this a fun way to make a card? Oh, that's adorable.
It's adorable.
And then on the inside for this one, I would put something else that would go with, I don't want to use the big one just because I love this for the other one. So let's look in here and just pick something small to go in here. So Make a Wish. This is probably going to be a birthday card. So what do you want to put inside? We could just do a little object, or we could do a little squirrel. We could do a
little carrot.
Want to do a little carrot?
But I don't know. Does a carrot fit?
Well, I was thinking maybe like even
Wheelbarrow.
a wheelbarrow, because Make a Wish and it's spring, or watering can. That's better. Like take care of your flowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That color goes, but it's different in that it's kind of fits with everything, but it's not the exact same color. But I like it.
It works.
It works. And now we could add any words or anything else. And I think what a cute card. So what I think is so fun about this. See, I forget. I try to start bending like this.
Yeah, no.
The key is to just open it and just slip it through there. So it truly is like doing a puzzle. And now just look at how nice and flat it says. And then the other thing that I like is the diversity here. I mean, we made two that I would call cutesy. And but very fun to work with, and they could have gems on the blog. They might have gems on them because I don't always have them finished here, but they can also be really classy. I think these are all very classy cards. So I just love how you can take an idea and run with it and make it anything. Joan, yeah, you're Tim. Tim, your vote is always the top one.
Yes. Thank you.
So that is cool. Before I forget, I'm going to put these away in here. I find my strays. Just don't.
Best to reckon with that early on.
Now, if I'm pulling this out and going to make a bunch of cards, I'll often scatter these out then if I want to look at a whole bunch of them. But then they fit into here, and I will do the same with words. But I love doing these. So this is our fun little thing today. We can't wait to see what you do. You can step things up. I love showing the basic things, and then we go from there. So over in the Back Porch Stampers. Now, next week is already Easter, so we have just a few things to share. Ellie brought over this adorable. Ellie is one of my Monday mavens, and she brought over this cute Easter basket. Oh, I guess you have to eat that one, Tim. Isn't that just cute? So that is so fun. And then we have more mail.
Oh, okay.
Are some of these Easter?
You got to take the top one because there's something to it.
Okay.
You got to read about it.
I did not realize Easter was next week until today. I mean, it just.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
Now look here.
Okay.
See.
Okay. Oh, this is pretty fun. Here's game time. Okay. Randy Deere's card. Yeah. Okay. Nothing like a handmade card in a texting world. So true. Okay. And the note says, Karen, you're very good at finding different intricacies in cards, formats of similar patterns. What do you see in this card that's just a little bit different? I love to use older stamp set and expand on the possibilities. Yep, this is another puzzle. Do you know the name of the Stampin' Up set I used? Well, this looks like the free bird paper from Celebration. I have no idea. what this is from or this. Oh, do you guys know? Just I enjoy the times we spend together on YouTube. And then look at this. Answer to the question. Should I turn it over? Does anyone have guesses first?
No, it's not turning it over. It's getting inside there.
Oh,
No.
fun. Okay.
No.
Answer to the question. Does anyone have? Okay, we're gonna look here. So now, oh, what a fun! This would be a fun idea. It doesn't even have to be the stamp set, but if you think of sending to a kid, giving them a puzzle, could be like a riddle, and then the answer is here. Is this adorable? Isn't that a fun idea, Tim?
Yes.
You know, and makes it interactive. And she just has it taped with a little hello.
Okay.
So what a great idea. Oh, okay. It is
School.
sending happy thoughts. I still don't get it.
Maybe it's out here.
Okay, I'm seeing skull. Okay. If you're on here, could you tell me this joke is way beyond my thing? Mobile cap, happy trader. Answer to the question. Okay, this is hilarious. Well, we're going to work on that, but I absolutely, we got more
I
comments
think
out
the
of this. and
question's
thoughts.
on
Okay.
here.
Yes, this is a puzzle. Do you know the name of the Stampin' Up set I used? But I can't find it on that. Maybe it's written off. I bet it's on this stamp set, but on this part. No, I don't remember. I remember this, but I don't remember the rest of it. Oh, that is hilarious. But the other thing that's really fun about the springboard for all the other things you can do. I love that whole idea of putting in a question that somebody can look for. Joan says she's on her way to her scrap room right after this. Okay. that would make sense. Wanda Kavanaugh. Oh, how cute is this for Easter? That is darling. Thank you. Fun. It is, isn't it amazing how time flies? Vesta Street. I'm going to take that riddle idea and do something out of it. And I just love that you sent that. I think what a fun idea. Now, this is a great way to send cards. Now, that's kind of a plain cover, but what we all know is just turned inside out. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. And this is embossed on the back. He is risen. Happy Easter.
Okay. Go to the back because it's on something underneath there. Right here. These words.
Oh, wonderful.
She wrote her a letter.
A sweet note. Thank you, Vesta. Love that. This was from Sharon Underwood, who we met, and I meant to bring this home. It was in a, now I might be confused. Yes. Okay. These are all Sharon Underwood cards. Okay. And this is now and then it's good to pause in our pursuit of happiness and just be happy instead of chasing it all the time. Very cool. Very fun. Oh, and this I'd live in the sunshine. Love that. And look at this stunning paper. And she's made an envelope to go with it with vellum, closed with a heart, with love and prayers. Now, this is not a Stampin' Up thing, so don't ask me what it is. But I love this whole idea. Look how you could do this. I'm seeing layered doilies. We've had doily dies and stuff, but look how this is a small one. And then underneath is this big one in the center and the front, really a fun layout. And then we have wishing you luck and love, a St. Patty's Day card. Fabulous. And she also she was working, I'm trying to remember, Sharon, what she was doing. I think she was volunteering and helping, but they were making these. Do you remember doing any things like these with the old CD discs? I haven't, but I've seen them done a lot. But isn't that cool? So just a fun spring little detail. So anyway, that was really fun. Next, we have Tammy Bain here from Minnesota. Oh, fun. And this is like the layout we did last week. And look, she wrote the note in here that is so cool. I love this. And she's saying we should meet in person someday. She's from Minnesota, so there's no excuse. Actually, you live really, really close to me. So, yes. And then we have from Jessica Napolitano. I never know if I have your name right. Oh, look at this from Florida. Oh, look at this gift set. Okay, this takes me down memory lane too. How cool is this? Using up DSP so I can buy more. I love it. Okay, I'm going to open it. You see how she's got a little topper on here that's just stapled. So I'm going to have to destroy it. But some fun 3D things in here. Well, I'm just plain destroying it. Let's just go for it. I'm not trying to save anything here. Okay. Now, this is pretty cool. Oh, and she even has the pattern. Look at this. A hand-drawn pattern for these things. And how cool is that? So here is a darling little Post-it note cover.
Ooh.
Perfect little gift. That is so cute. And this is to figure out how we open it. Oh, right here. Isn't it fun how we can puzzle over opening things? And I just love that. I'm assuming this is, yeah, yes, it's Velcro. I was trying to do it really carefully in case it wasn't. Look how cool. So this is going to open and a tablet. Stuff I will forget if I don't write it down.
That's good.
I love it. Oh, that is so fun.
Hummingbird.
Oh, thank you. What a fun gift to get. And we have just a few more here. Oh, it's fun to have Easter cards. Madeline Glover from New York. Oh, is that cute bunny paper? That's really fun. And this is another favorite layout. I just love that we have the paper and then fold it over. That is so cute. Fabulous. And Doris Radke. And we just spent time together at convention. Oh, and she's thanking for the dinner cards. We went out to dinner and we had dinner brought in. How pretty. This is the new paper. And what is really cool about this, do you see how this is cut short? And then this brings the card to its full height. So again, it's just an unexpected little difference. Very fun. Tessie Spelt. Tessie Splet. I always say your name wrong. But oh, how fun is this? From Minnesota. Okay, we're going to open this. Ooh, this is, boy, this is a time of gifts. It's not even my birthday. Oh, look at that.
That's cool.
Wishing you the best birthday ever. It's early. It's your day. Part 1 of 3, this says. Oh my, does she have 3 things in here? Oh, this is so cool. And see, you can put things in there. That is so fun.
Part 2 goes to Tim Titans.
Oh, okay. And she says, long time no see. You once told me it was nice to get a card from someone, so it's all your fault. So I sent you some cards. So cool. Okay, this one. Oh, is that stunning? Look at this Easter card.
He is risen.
Okay, I'm going to let you open that. How cool. Oh, Rand. Is it Rand or Randy? Dears is on here who sent the puzzle card. So it's good. I'm going to go back to the comment here. Oh, that is stunning. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Well, this folds. Do you see how you have the fold lines?
Ooh.
So fold it.
Oh, yes.
Gorgeous. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
That is. That's
And
very cool.
3. And this is mine out of 3. I said, well, how fun. How fun to get these cards. These are so cool. Oh, cute. Adorable. Hi, it's a new day. Oh, look how fun that is.
Very nice.
Well, thank you so much. Love that. I have one more card and then we're going back to that puzzle card. Can you find that puzzle card again? But Tessie, thank you so much. That was wonderful. And Judy Bloom, happy spring. And this is such a nice layout too. You know, we often just do things straight across the front, but look, when you just, the difference, you can just angle something and get a whole different look. Love it.
What's the puzzle card?
That was the one that we opened that had all that stuff it was an early on one. that I said I was going to do something with. Okay, she's telling me, look at the photograph and guess what set was used for the cards on the photo, not the card. So I missed the whole thing. Okay, did I put it up here to play with? I know I stuck it somewhere because it's an idea that I'm going to use. I love your way and I love how I interpreted it. So, oh, it's under here. See, I was setting it aside so I could, no, that's just the, oh, this is too funny, but I'll show it again when I do a puzzle card day, because I just don't even know where I went to, but I'm going to take that idea and do some things with it. And I did of that stamp set. So I love taking things I get and then doing something with it. I don't know. No, it can't be too far, but we did open up a bunch of stuff here. So it's just a little, but anyway, it's really fun that I interpreted wrong and it was still totally fun and intriguing and such a great idea. So thanks. I'll come back to that. This was so fun. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. We are going to do chatting over cards, but it won't be Monday night because I'm busy Monday night. So it'll be Sunday night or Tuesday night. What do you want to do? But we'll let you know. Just watch. But thanks. We'll have new cards to share. But thanks for spending this time with us.
Goodbye.